Alright, hey there everybody. This is going to be a video about my 65-gallon archerfish tank. It's been a little bit overdue as I've had a few people ask me to get some videos up of them firing their lasers, you know. Anyways, yeah, so this is a 65-gallon. It's nice dimension. It's 4 feet long by, I believe, 20 inches wide, and then about 18 inches tall. Sorry for the shaking of the camera. I'm holding it myself. We don't have a tripod for it yet, and don't have the steadiest hand. So yeah, I just rescaped it yesterday. I got this really neat driftwood in from PC1 on the Plant to Take forum, and really nice. It's the Manzanati wood. Forgive me if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but yeah, it's something sounds like that. Anyways. So I'm just going to give a little bit of a rundown about the tank first. Let's see if I can keep talking and zooming in at the right places. Anyways, so yeah, tank, very nice tank. I got it off Craigslist. Person hadn't had it out for a while, so I was a little worried about the seams, but it's really nice. Turns out it's a really old tank, which made me worried at first, but then I checked the seams and the seals, and it looked great. As you can see, they're a black sealant. The top looks a little ragged, but along the side it's like perfectly kept clean. Now you can probably see a few watermarks, but that's just my fault for not wiping off the glass all the way. Anyways, yeah, it was a really nice tank. I got it for a steal of a deal. Wonderful. It came with this stand, really nice stand. It's nice and sturdy. And there's my cord, my mess of, cords and everything. So open up the cabinet here. The EHON Professional 2 filter. I believe it can handle up to 90 gallons of water. Forgot what the gallon output or exchange rate was, but I'll have to check that out. This cabinet is pretty nifty. It's got, a little rack for it to come in. Yeah, the power went out, so need to find a way to stop the filter before it overflows and pretty much drains all the water in the tank. Anyways, nifty. Got a little light up there. Turns on when you open the door. So yeah, that's that. The 20 gallon that I need to get going sometime. This cabinet, just storage. There's a test kit, some random things down there, more cords. Anyways, so then here's the actual tank. So just kind of give you a little show around. Bottom, let me zoom out a little bit. So I have this one branch going up and out of the tank. Then behind it I have another piece that kind of wriggles around the back there and has tons of different pieces of like spikes jutting out of the piece. Right here in the front, it's some kind of Amazon sword plant. I went to the local fish store, and the guy that I know there, he was really nice. He was talking about how he got this new type of sword plant, and it's supposed to be a hybrid of 2 different types. What kinds, I'm not quite sure. It's apparently a new cross that they're trying down in a Florida plant farm. If I don't know what other kind of word you use for that, but yeah, it's a nice one. It's growing pretty well, especially with the light being another foot and a half or above the tank. I'll get to that later. In the back there's a really nice crypt. I put them in the back because there's a lot more light there. Possibly moving them right here. Yeah, so then after those 2 pieces, sorry about that, I have this one piece that juts out, which is really neat. I was kind of looking for that in the wood. Juts down, kind of create a root structure kind of like thing. Then just a few miscellaneous crypts that survived from the very beginning when I started keeping fish. Some other types of crypts, not very much going on here. But the cool thing is, if you look very closely, when I replanted the tank, I took everything out basically. And when I took it out, I noticed that one of my jungle valsparas sprouted a little chain of new guys, and there's the newest guy, there's the guy before that, and the one before that. It's really funny, because when I picked it out of the water, I held it up to me, and it was about 4 feet, so it went from my toes up to basically my ears, almost. Actually, that's a lie. I'm taller than that. Anyways, besides that, yeah, so heard the actual archerfish, the Toxotes microlepis. Pardon me, this camera is not staying still. There's one of the guys. You can tell that they're the Toxotes microlepis because A, they have the elongated stripes, the black stripes, going down their body further than the other species in the Toxotes family goes. And also, on their top dorsal fin, you can see there's the two dots distinctively separated and not combining with any of the other bands. But even more so you can tell because of, well, just the coloration and also the fin rays. They have a specific number, I forgot how many they are right now, but anyways, yeah. Really lovely fish. They're awesome. They get about like 5 inches max. These guys are probably about 2 to 3 inches. Some are a little bit larger than others. They've established a dominance. If I can find, he'll kind of, the guy in the back there, right there, you can see that well, you can't really see right now, it's a little bit dark, but you can see that his back end is a little bit darker than the others, and I've read and I've talked to some people, and that's apparently how they show that they're the most dominant. Here, he's coming forward. Maybe not. Come on, a little camera shy. But anyway, so he darkens the whole back of his body, and it's really neat. And this is probably like the brightest colored of them all. This little guy right here is the smallest. Anyways, yeah, he's kind of eager. So yeah, we'll get on to the feeding then. This is the contraption that I made. I made it out of PVC piping, and just painted it black, spray painted. Connected this wire mesh that I found at Home Depot to it with zip ties. Kind of creepy how good I became with zip ties. I had my automatic feeder, so pardon those ones attached onto here. And then I have my nice high output 2-bulb 48-inch light fixture. I think it's a Core Life, I don't remember, I have to look it up. Put out a lot of light, like everything is growing crazy even with it raised good, I don't know, 2 feet above the water surface. Yeah, so just have that resting on the pipes. It's perfectly stable. Okay, so anyways, enough of my talk. Oh, and I forgot. I got a piece of bamboo growing. He's growing really well, actually. I was surprised. Wasn't in the best shape when I got him. He's all the way down there. Roots in pretty well. And then he keeps growing towards the light. Unfortunately, they didn't have any of the straight ones. They only had the curly ones. Yeah. I don't know. Whatever. I had this fake plant attached to the side of the cage for cricket shooting, I guess you could say. So yeah, that's pretty much the rundown of the tank itself. I've been talking too much. Oh, just a quick look. You can see when they're scared, or that they are, or just worried in any sort of way, they kind of change their coloration a little bit, as some other fish. You see his bands are faded a little bit more. You can see how they're not as bright and bold as the others. I'm not sure if you can see that well, but that usually happens, especially at nighttime. It's really neat to see the different colorations that they put on just at night, like most other fish. And here, rarely enough, you probably just saw a glimpse of it, but my African knifefish is out and about, which is strange to see, considering that he's just basically nocturnal. Doesn't do much at all during the day. Hopefully we'll see more of him a little bit. Really fun to watch him. Let's see if I can find him. Alright, I think he just kind of went away for the time being. Anyways, yeah, so I'll be right back, and with the archerfish shoot, I need to grab some crickets.